shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Richard R. Levin's Field for tonight's contest. We're visiting Saints of Trinity Preparatory School and the early Howell Silverhawks. Tonight's senior night festivities, as well as the game, will be streamed on Hot News Live, and those who would like to watch the replay can access Hot News Live to rewatch the game and tonight's ceremony. Lake Howell Lacrosse senior class is led by 10 young ladies. Before we recognize our Lady Silverhawks, we'd like to congratulate the seniors at Trinity Prep, Angelina Garganesi, Samantha White, and Paola Restra. Good luck in your future endeavors. Now, please focus your attention to the middle of the field as we begin our ceremony. Our first senior this evening is Isabella Cruz. Isabella is being escorted by her mother, Teresa Cruz, father Miguel Cruz, and her siblings Gabby, Allie, and Owen Cruz. A two-year varsity member of the program, Isabella has played defense for the Silverhawks. Isabella's most memorable lacrosse moment is after the Lake Buena Vista game when the team ate pizza, socialized, and watched the boys' game. Thank you, coaches, for giving me the opportunity to play this amazing sport, always being willing to help me. Isabella plans to attend Spalding University with a dual degree in English and criminal justice. Ladies and gentlemen, number 16, Isabella Cruz.
Shuts the front door.
Our next senior this evening is Lindsay Baker. Lindsay is being escorted by her parents, Lori and Doug Baker, and her brother, Matt Baker. Lindsay has played attack for the Silverhawks for the last 4 years. 3 of those years have been spent on varsity. Lindsay's most memorable moment was during her junior year when she scored the game-winning goal against Wekiva. Lindsay will be attending Florida State University in the fall and plans to major in political science to become a lawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Lindsay Baker.
That's a rocket. Shut the front.
Our next senior this evening is Briella Elia. Briella is being escorted by her parents, Bridget and William Elia.
Is it good?
A 4-year varsity member of the program, Briella has played attack for the Silverhawks. Briella's favorite lacrosse memory was during her sophomore year when the Silverhawks beat Edgewater on their senior night. Another exciting memory is from this year during the Lake Brantley game at the beginning of the season. It was such an emotional battle that I will never forget. To my coaches, I love you all tremendously. Thank you to Ziobro for believing in me since freshman year and caring about the head on my shoulders every day. Gibson, thank you for stepping up this season and being for the first stick I picked up. Lastly, to Eram and Myers for being our program's biggest supporters. Couldn't have happened without you two. Briella plans on getting her real estate license after graduation with career goals with Keller Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, Briella Varsity. Kendall's favorite lacrosse memory was during her freshman year. I went to pass the ball to Jessica and ended up scoring my first goal. Now every time we score, we run to each other and yell, "Noggin." Thank you to all the coaches. You all have kept me on my toes and always knew how to turn my frown upside down. Because of you, I feel better prepared to take on the challenges thrown my way and plan to utilize the skills that I have gained over the last 4 years for my future endeavors. Kendall plans on attending UCF, where she'll be majoring in health sciences to study nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Kendall Grant. Our next senior this evening is Christina Masseria, escorted by her family, Christina Masseria and Ryan Moxham. A 4-year member of the program, 3 years on varsity, Christina has played defense for the Silverhawks. Christina's favorite lacrosse memory is getting to ride home after games with Lindsay Baker. Thank you to my coaches for introducing me to the sport that I fell in love with. Christina plans on attending UCF in the fall to pursue a degree in business marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Christina Masseria. Our next senior this evening is Caitlin Raziski. Caitlin is being escorted by her papa. A 3-year varsity member of their program, Caitlin has played goalie for the Silverhawks. Caitlin's most memorable moment was during the Lake Brantley game this season. I got so into the game that I threw up the last 10 seconds of the game. The hot dog before the game was a big mistake. Caitlin wants to give a big thank you to Coach Ziobro. You helped me fall in love with the sport. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. ERM, thank you for showing me the ways and helping me be the goalie that I am. And lastly, thank you Gibson for all the lacrosse insight you have given me. Caitlin plans on attending Seminole State College or Tallahassee Community College in the fall. She's looking to major in child psychology. Caitlin also wants to thank Pop-Pop for making it to every game. Love you. Ladies and gentlemen, number 24, Caitlin Radziski. Our next senior this evening is Jessica Roberts. Jessica is being escorted by her parents, John and Kim Roberts. A 3-year varsity member of the program, Jessica has played midfield and attack for the Silverhawks. Jessica's favorite lacrosse memory is from this year. Beating Winter Park for the first time since 2009 or 2010 was an accomplishment I'll never forget. I will also love celebrating with Kendall. To my coaches, thank you for everything you have taught me, both on and off the field. Z, I am so happy that you introduced me to lacrosse my freshman year. You really made my senior year something I will never forget. Thank you for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5, Jessica Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, our next senior this evening, Samantha Waterston. Our next senior is Macy Shipwash. Macy is being escorted by her mom, Tennille Shipwash, and her dad, Ron Shipwash, and brother, Zach Zipwash. A 3-year varsity member of the program, Macy has played defense for the Silverhawks. Macy's favorite lacrosse memories are from this year. Destroying Winter Springs and showing them how awesome we are and everything about the Lake Brantley game, except for all you know. Coach Z, thank you for teaching me everything about the sport that I have grown to love. I can always count on you to be there for me on and off the field. I will forever appreciate all your amazing 4 years you have given me. Macy plans on attending Tallahassee Community College and transferring to Florida State University in the spring to pursue a degree in political science. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Macy Shipwash. Our next senior this evening is Regan Vaughn. Regan is escorted by her parents, Diane and Dan Vaughn. A 2-year varsity member of their program, Regan has played defense for the Silverhawks. Regan's favorite memory is getting to jam out to music with Caitlin before every game. I wouldn't have wanted to go through the past 3 seasons with anybody else. Samantha plans on Regan plans on attending Seminole State College in the fall to get her associate's degree, then transfer to the University of Florida to earn her MBA. Regan would like to thank her coaches for everything they have done for this team. You all have taught me everything about lacrosse and made me a better player. Ladies and gentlemen, number 17, Regan Vaughn. Our last senior this evening is Samantha Watterson. A 2-year member of the program, Samantha has played defense for the Silverhawks. Samantha's favorite lacrosse memory is laughing and joking with Lindsay on the bus ride up to the Merritt Island game, celebrating every goal with Christina, and seeing my friends in the stands at home games. To my coaches, thank you for helping me to get better as a player. Thank you, Gibson, for always being there to answer my questions on defense. ERAM for supporting me during games, and to Coach Ziobro for always encouraging me and helping me cultivate my love of lacrosse. Samantha plans to attend the University of Florida in the fall to pursue a degree in economics and statistics. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Samantha Waterstone. A final note from Coach Ziobro. Seniors, I am thankful for you ladies, not just for your impact on the field, but also for the impact you've left in my life. I am so glad that I was blessed with the opportunity of coaching you the last few years. I look forward to seeing your successes for years to come. Always remember what we have spoken about this season and apply it to everyday lives moving forward. Challenge yourselves in the future and be better than we were yesterday. And when times get tough, find a way to navigate through the challenge and always believe in ourselves. Please remember that I'll always be here to support you and all you do for the future. And you are all welcome home back. Once a Silverhawk, always a Silverhawk. To all of you, best of luck in your future endeavors. Love, Coach Ziobro. We could get one final round of applause for all our seniors this evening. That concludes tonight's Lacrosse Senior Class 2023 presentation. Thank you for your patience and support of the Lake Howell Lacrosse program.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Lake Howell High School. I'm Joshua Gant. To my right is Matt Clark as we welcome you to Richard L. Evans Field for Senior Night. As your Lake Howell girls lacrosse team will be taking on against the Trinity Prep Saints for the final regular season game for these seniors. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing good. How about you, Josh?
Doing great. Great to be back here in the booth, Matt. A lot of talent on both of these rosters as we just congratulated our seniors here for playing their final game. And you know, I'll go straight into it with you, Matt. There's a lot of good players on this team. There's a lot of good stories on this team. But what is something the fans at home should know about their Lake Howell girls lacrosse team?
I really think that the biggest impact on this team is the senior leadership. I think you got Kendall Grant, and Jessica Roberts. Both of them are 3-year starters on varsity. At that point, you're a veteran, and you need to teach the underclassmen, the other girls on the team.
Absolutely. Kendall Grant, president of the SGA this year for Lake Howell. Also, back in 2012, Christina Mazaria, SGA vice president back in 2022. A lot of leadership, a lot of great young women here for the Lake Howell lacrosse team, especially number 24 goalkeeper Caitlin Raziski. A lot of players look up to her for leadership. A lot of her praise her. A lot of the girls on the team just love to be around her. Just thinks that she is just a great leader among the girls and just always look to her for any wisdom. A lot of great players, a lot of great action here for the Hawks and the Saints. As we now take a look at the Saints on the screen, getting ready for action against the Hawks. And I'll throw it back to you, Matt. Who is somebody that the fans at home should be looking at for the Saints?
Number 11, Addison Field. She's a junior. She scored a lot of goals this season for them. Remember, number 11. Look out for her tonight.
Not only that, folks, it's a rivalry here between the Saints and the Hawks. Saints have beaten the Hawks 9 straight times dating back to 2007. Unfortunately, last year when they played the Hawks, they destroyed them 16-1. However, a new season, the Hawks are 10-5 and have, for the first time since 2009, clinched a winning season for the program, 10-5, first time since 2009, and are looking to beat the smack out of the Saints here tonight.
I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Who's gonna run this town tonight? We gonna run this town.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance. Get your fatigues on, all black everything. Black cars, all black everything. And our girls are blackbirds, riding with their diligence. I can't more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is like familiar, I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,60 shot zeros. Here the back and we squared up. Hold up.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
In a dark Caesar, please follow the leader. So Eric B. we are microphone fiend. It's the return of the God, peace God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Marcello on the table screaming, fuck the other side. They jealous. We got a banquet full of bras. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah. When they ain't spinning no cake, they should throw their hand in, cause they ain't got no space. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's
from being Joe Blow to every above my whole family whips, no Vovos. Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I can spend my whole life goodwill hunting.
Welcome back, folks, here to Lake Howell High School. I'm Joshua again. To my right's Matt Clark, as here we go, Matt. We're ready for some action. The Hawks looking to defend the nest against the Saints, who have had their number for multiple years. As tonight will not be an easy night for the Saints, however. 5-6, as here at Lake Howell High School, it's going to take a prayer for the Saints to win this game against the Hawks, Matt.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know if the Saints' prayers are going to be answered this time, because you see, I think Lake Howell, they're going to try to start some early momentum, try to get rebounds real early. Because if you score the first few goals of the game, then you're really setting the pace. You're getting your feel for the game, and ultimately that could be the advantage that could lead you to the victory.
No doubt about that, and a lot of eyes got to be put on the Lake Howell team, as well as the Lunardi sisters, the Monster Trio, sophomores and the freshmen. One of the best scorers here on the Lake Howell girls lacrosse team, has really been the main identity for this team as well. They've been taking advantage a lot in the center field here when they play. Back to what you were saying too, Matt. All of that has to go thanks to the leadership here brought by the seniors. Like you said, 3-year vet Kendall Grant, Jessica Roberts, been able to lead this team really to victory, along with number 24, Caitlin Rosiski. As spoken earlier in the game, folks, a lot of these players look up to Caitlin, think of her as their role model. As a goalkeeper, multi-sport athlete, also played girls soccer back in the fall for the girls, and has been an absolute stomper here for the Hawks. Stick with us, folks. 6 minutes left to go pre-game. You're watching the Lake Howell Silverhawks take on the Trinity Saints here at Richard L. Evans Field.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good get on.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out of space, out and losing all control.
Fill up my cup, Mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof,
And then we'll do it again.
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it. Let's live it up and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Welcome back, folks, here to Lake Howell High School. In the booth here, Joshua Gant. To my right, Matt Clark. And we'll first like to thank the production room here to making this all happen. Mr. Joyner, to on the field, Alan as our camcorder. Above, we have RJ and Sinise helping making this all happen. And now I'll go back, folks, to our conversation here with Matt Clark. And Matt, we were talking about the leadership with these girls on the team, but there's also a lot of leadership being influenced here at Lake Howell High School.
Yeah, there really is. Football team, they're one of the better ones.
They're one of the better ones, and they went
Yeah.
6-4, right?
They've improved a lot. Basketball team had a really good year. Boys lacrosse team is top 10 in the state.
Absolutely.
Weightlifting team, there's what, six boys?
8 qualifiers. 8 qualifiers for the regional meet at East River. There is a lot of success here at Lake Howell High School. Like Matt was saying, the boys football team finishing 6-4 in their first winning season in a few years. The weightlifting team, one of the best programs here at Lake Howell High School with consistent winning. Girls softball on fire. Boys lacrosse top 20 in the state. As here at Lake Howell High School, top 10 here in the state, as Lake Howell High School is building to a winning franchise with their sport athletics, but not only their sport athletics, but also in the theater. Adams Family having a great production a few days ago, and the talent show a couple weeks ago, Matt. That was something amazing that the fans got to enjoy. As folks, we are almost ready to get things started here at Lake Howell High School, as the Lake Howell Silverhawks will be taking on against the Trinity Prep Saints here at Richard Evans Field.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to Richard L. Evans Field, home of your Lady Silverhawks. First, we'd like to introduce the visiting Trinity Prep Saints. The Saints are led by varsity head coach Jayua Lane, assistant varsity coaches Paige Keeneland and Julia Wilson. First starter this evening, number 1, Lola Brown. Number 2, Eva Lane. Number 7, Mia Di Clemente. Number 8, Megan Kimbrough. Number 11, Addison Field. Number 13, Sarah Number 14, Charlotte Davis. Number 18, Rachel Majawiski. Number 22, Angelina Garganesi. Number 24, Samantha White. Number 33, Grayson McFarland. And number 35, Catherine Combe. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Silverhawks. Your Lady Silverhawks are led by head coach Brittany Ziobro, assistant coaches Aaron Sansbury, Maurice Gibson, Eric Ramirez.
Welcome back, folks, here to Lake Howell High School. We are almost ready to get things underway here at Richard L. Evans Field. It is a beautiful day here for some lacrosse action, and now I'll put you again on the spot, Matthew. What is Vegas like in their odds here in this matchup?
I think Vegas would be betting on Lake Howell here. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think they're going to blow them right out of the water.
Can't go wrong with that pick. A lot of stars here on the Lake Howell girls roster, like we said before. The Lunardi sisters, sophomores and the freshmen, getting the job done this season for the Hawks. They scored a lot of their goals this season. Has really set up their nest at home around midfield, close to the net. So watch out for that here tonight, folks. 10-5 Hawks taking on the 5-6 Saints. Now the starting lineup here for your Lake Howell girls lacrosse team. Defenseman number 1, Christina Mazzaria. Number 2, Lindsay Baker playing midfield. Number 3, Macy Shipwash, senior, playing as a defenseman. Number 4, Kendall Grant as the midfielder along with Jessica Roberts. Number 8, 9, and 10 all as midfielders. Grayson, Hope, Olivia Lunardi starting. As we are now underway here at Lake Howell High School. There you see Grayson.
Try to get early momentum here.
Does anyone know who has the ball?
A lot of stars here on this girls roster. You see Briella Elia. Been on the varsity team for all 4 years here at Lake Howell. A lot of vets, a lot of seniors here. As what a year for the Lake Howell girls lacrosse team. First winning season since 2009. And have built a great culture here at Lake Howell. There you see on your screen Lindsay Baker. Gonna give it off to Kendall Grant to the left side behind the X. And here comes the pass, shoots, and scores!
That's what I was talking about earlier. that early momentum because that's what can decide the game.
Believe that was number 9, Hope Lunardi, to get the goal party started as the Hawks jumps out to the lead here at Lake Howell High School.
Now, just to show how much this girls program has improved here at Lake Howell High School. So they have 1 goal right here. Let's just say that added on to their amount from last year. How many goals would they have had last year?
Well, to begin the first 8 games of the season, Matt, they would have 3, as last year for the Hawks, they began atrociously to begin the 2001-22 season. Lost the first 8 games and had a really bad goal allowing ratio. Allowed 106 goals and only scored 2 in 8 games of the season, Matt. That was a terrible start last year for the Hawks, but this year, things are different. New leaf, new season, as the Hawks jump into an early lead against their rivals, the Trinity Prep Saints. So there you see the Hawks establishing offensive possession once again, as Grant gives it off to Grayson. Waiting for her troops to get open. Grayson Lenardi, got to watch out for her. Got quick lateral movement. Moves great side to side, and just when you think you got her, she can move right past you for a good juke movement, scores. Her classic MO. As gives it off to Grant, shoots and scores!
What did I say? They're going to blow them out of the water, man.
Here we go, 2-0 Hawks. Kendall Grant getting a goal as she joins the goal party as the Hawks up 2-0. 2 minutes to begin the first half here at Richard L. Evans Field.
Yeah, I don't know if you could have asked for a better start. They're being patient on the offensive side. Yeah, hey, they haven't even, the Saints, they haven't even gotten any shots up yet.
Absolutely. Saints have been playing defensive all game so far. Only been 2 minutes, as they're going to need a prayer if they want to catch up against the Hawks. You got to imagine, there has to be some type of bad blood or history, at least between these 2 teams. I mean, like I said, Hawks, they've lost 9 straight to the Saints since 2007, so got to wonder if that's on the mind here for these Lady Hawks.
Oh, I can guarantee you they're not thinking about the history. They just want to get this 1 game out of the way. And then maybe you don't need to hear about losing 9 straight games versus this program.
Hawks trying to bounce back after taking a loss to the Oviedo Lions 10-5 on a 6-game win streak. As here comes Briella, shoots, and she scores! Here we go again, Briella Elia, the senior, joining the goal party, and the Hawks up 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, what can I say, man? A goal per minute? Is that what we're doing here? It hasn't even been a full 3 minutes, and they got 3 goals.
Every 30 seconds, they are putting it in the back of the net. We could be looking at a 19-20-0 route. As this season, Matt, the Hawks have definitely won a lot of games in double digits. They have played some weak competition, but recently have beaten great teams like the Windermere Wolverines and Orangewood Christian. Windermere 8-3, Christian 9-2. As the Hawks getting in postseason form, already up 3-0 against the Trinity Prep Saints. Now here comes the Saints down with offensive possession. Blown whistle. Be a turnover given to the Hawks.
Oh, maybe they got money on the game. It's just a game of hot potato right now.
Going back to what you say, you think we're going to have a clean game with these officials tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, from what we've seen so far, it definitely looks like it.
And here we go again as they score. Jessica Roberts. She's joining the goal party as the Hawks again. Another goal with 7 minutes entering the game here. Already up 5-0 against the Saints. Jessica Roberts, the senior, getting it done.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, Roberts has played for this Lake Howell varsity squad for 3 years now. Really has a very tight relationship with Coach Ziobro. And right there, you can see that's what 3 years of varsity lacrosse is going to have for you. You'll be doing that.
Getting practice, good chemistry among your teammates. She gets it done right there. Hawks up 5-0. There you see number 11, Chloe Tabor, checking in for number 10, Olivia Lenarde. Going to be fun to see which girl earns the hard hat, which is the MVP among this squad. Kaylin Rosiski, 4-time hard hat winner this season for and the skills for the Hawks this season. Up 5-0, want to keep on the pedal to the metal here. Let's try to have things go your way. Want to make sure that you're killing clock and things are going your way, and when things don't go your own way, able to regroup as fast as possible.
Okay.
It's Hope Lunardi, the sophomore, waiting for her troops across the middle of the field. Blown whistle, waiting the call. Ref pointing to Grayson, wondering what this may be. Could be a penalty shot here for Grayson, as it looks like it will. Grayson going for a penalty shot. Gonna give it off to number 11, her sister, excuse me, Chloe Tabor. She puts it in the back of the net, scores.
Yeah, here you go. Silverhawks, very early 6-0 lead.
Chloe Tabor. Welcome back, folks, here to Lake Howell High School. I'm Joshua Gant. To my right's Matt Clark. And folks, we'll quickly like to thank the production crew for making this all happen. To my left, Nicholas Joyner, Caden Ramkinson as our director, along with Sinise, AJ, and Alan as our camera operators here to film this game. As the Hawks up 6-0, as I'll put you on the spotlight again, Matt. What is something you have seen the Hawks done to be able to get their lead in this game?
Dominate. I mean, what else could you really say? 6-0 to start the game?
6-0 indeed. Hawks have been absolutely destroying time of possession here, establishing shots and making sure the Saints have not had any opportunity to try and put one in the back of the net.
If that's not dominance, I don't know what is, man.
False face-off. There you see Chloe Tabor, the freshman. One-time hard hat winner against Seminole, where she had 4 goals in that game. An absolute thriller performance by her. Loses the face-off, and now here come the Saints. Addison Field moving right. She's got speed. There goes Addison looking, shooting, holding it still. There's the pump fake shot. There's a blown whistle. This may be a penalty shot here for Addison Field.
She leads this team in goals, so you need to watch out for that.
Leading her team in goals. Let's see if she can get a goal right here against the goalkeeper, Kaylin Rosiski. Here comes Addison, shoots, and a big-time save made by Kaylin Rosiski. Great save below the legs. Great job by Kaylin Rosiski, able to keep the Hawks up 6-0. How about that? Kaylin Rosiski, 4-time hard hat winner for the Hawks. Senior. Was one of the seniors dedicated here tonight. 15:48 left to go with the first half.
Now, well, the Saints are in a step in the right direction. They finally got a shot off.
Also, folks, I'd like to apologize earlier for the technical difficulties. Everything is good now as we are ready for actions. There you see Chloe to the left side waiting for troopers. It's usually every time, Matt, that the Hawks have established possession at this side of the field. Has been able to put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, as you can see, like look at this. They're being really patient there with Lenardi, Tabor. There you got Baker getting into the action, back to Grant. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're just doing what they want until they find a look that they like.
No doubt about that. So far, the Lunardi sisters along with Tabor. Just keeping the possession. Just really back and forth passing here. Not trying to rush anything. And why would you? Up 6-0. Make the Saints come to you and take advantage.
I would pay to watch this.
Kendall Grant with the ball, moving right, waiting for troopers to get open. Kendall looking, shoots.
I think she scored it.
She did indeed scores. Kendall Grant, her second of the night. Hawks lead extends 7-0 as Kendall Grant, the senior, getting the job done.
6th goal of the game was 3-year veteran Jessica Roberts. 7th goal of the game, also 3-year veteran Kendall Grant.
Gonna be hard to see who's gonna win hard hat. Either way, whoever wins hard hat hopefully will be leaving with a victory. Among our teammates here, Hawks up 7-0 with 14:27 left to go of the first half.
So far, I would say that this script has done pretty well.
Think the script's good? Scriptwriter is making a good script so far.
Learn from all my classes again.
Also be a super senior?
I mean, if you want to call it that, yeah.
Why not? Add 2 more years here at Lake Howell. They got a great culture, a great principal, and Mr. Howard.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not being serious. I hope.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good.
Mr. Howard building a great culture here at Lake Howell. The new buildings being built with great progress. As there you see Briella Elia. Swings it off to Grayson, moving left. Still no shot on goal for the Hawks. Been patient. Don't really have to rush anything when you're up 7-0. You got to be careful, Matt. Don't want to get too complacent, as if complacency results in unsuccess. So you see some shoving going on. Olivia moving right with a chance, shoots! And a great save made from the Saints.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the first time that they've missed a shot this game.
Great save made by Grayson McFarland, the sophomore. Great save made as the Hawks will still retain the ball. 11:38 left to go, the first half. Hawks up 7-0 here at the beautiful skies here at Winter Park, Florida. Couldn't ask for better weather here. So Olivia tries to swing it out. Ball is loose. Retaining possession. Nice little move. But we'll punch it back out. Not trying to rush anything. And at this point, Matt, if you're the Saints, you got to be pulling in a lot of your prayers as they are down 7-0. And like we've been saying, has not been able to do anything. As great move, shoots, and a great save. Grayson Lunardi showing the lateral movement. Little nice juke moves. Looking like Barry Sanders out there. But a great save made again from Grayson McFarland.
There's no way you're bringing football players into a girls lacrosse game. As right there, you have number 10, Olivia Lenardi, with another goal. That will be 8-0 Silverhawks.
Olivia Lenardi, the freshman. Another goal in this game, her second, as the Hawks extend their lead 8-0. And boy, oh boy, Matt, Vegas is liking your picks. This looks like it could be a rout here at Lake Howell High School. Hawks up 8-0 here at Lake Howell High School. Don't go anywhere, folks. Hawks, Saints here at the Hawk News Channel. Welcome back, folks, here to Richard L. Evans Field. Joshua Gantz along with Matt Clark in the booth. And boy, oh boy, Matt, don't we like the scoreboard. Hawks up 8-0 over the Trinity Prep Saints, looking to snap a 9-0 losing streak dating back since 2007 against the Saints. Foul, not a foul, blown whistle on the face-off. There you see Grayson Lunardi showing the quick lateral movement in this game like she has all season. Very quick, great at moving side to side. As her sister, Olivia Lunardi, able to get the latest goal, her second of the night.
Just like to say we appreciate all 2 viewers tuning in tonight. Really appreciate taking the time out of your day. It's the most that we've had in a while.
Ain't much, but we'll take it. So the Hawks gonna establish some offensive positioning here to the left side. Olivia swings it down to Grayson, back to Olivia, shoots, and a great save made. Another good save made again by Grayson McFarland. As there you see a tumble taken by the Saints, but will still retain the ball. There you see Angelina Garanissi, the senior midfielder, tripped up, but will keep possession.
It's a little bit soft. Can't lie.
A little bit soft, but the referees
I mean, just let them play.
let them play. But this is girls lacrosse, man. They don't want to see these girls get hurt.
No, nobody's gonna get hurt. Just let 'em play.
So here come the Saints trying to get some positioning. Great defense that you see from Olivia. Number 35, Catherine Combe.
Just ran into a brick wall.
Ball is loose on the field. Number 22, Angelina Garanissi. And establish possession along with her team. There you see. Number 14, Charlotte Davis with the ball. As the Saints looking for their first goal here in the Hawks' nest. Hawks have been playing great defense, defending their home turf against the Saints. Looking good so far. As there you see Caitlin Rosiski. Great long pass to Olivia Lunardi, and now she's got some troops. Lunardi gracefully jogging across the field, waiting for troops. There you see Kendall Grant with the reception. Nice little juke move to the left side. And we'll give it down to her teammate, Lindsay Baker. So far 8-0 here.
Yeah, again, you can really just see the way that they're just keeping the pace of the game steady, constant.
There's now Grant with the shot too high and will be out of bounds. It still will retain as the Hawks ball. And just real fast, a shout out to the coaches giving them some love. Maurice Gibson was a UCF women's lacrosse coach and stepped up this year for the Hawks. There's Olivia with the shot, shoots and scores.
I don't.
Olivia Lunardi with the hat trick.
I think it did. Yes.
Confirmation from the ref is true, and the Hawks up 9-0. Olivia Lunardi, another goal for her. And man, how about this team, man? I know we spoke about the leadership these seniors have given to the rest of the roster, but they look like in great shape. The Lunardi sisters could be the future of lacrosse before we know it. I know it's high school. I know these
She's
girls
got a
are
hat
young.
trick. She's a freshman.
Exactly.
And I mean, I'm gonna say this as respectfully as possible. If you're the Saints and you're letting a freshman have a hat trick in the very first half of the game, I don't know what you're gonna do, man.
What you gotta do is you gotta send a prayer. The Lunardi trio looking dominant as ever. I said it before, it could be the next Thompson trio back in Albany in college men's lacrosse. So far, everything is going right. If you are a Hawk fan, if you are a Saints fan, might want to turn off the broadcast and come back later.
Yeah, one of the two of you in the stream are Saints fans, I would recommend to do something else with your time. This isn't it.
Little spin move from Gracie Lenarde. Seen a lot of great movements from her. Kendall Grant with the ball, give it off to Lindsay Baker and the X. But going back to what I was saying before, the great goal from Olivia for her hat trick. Maurice Gibson as Robert shoots it, and a great save. About the timing, every time I try to talk about the coaches, the Hawks are poised to strike. Great save again from Grayson McFarland. However, will remain as Hawks ball. Briella Elia taking possession in the Hawk end zone. Was saying UCF women's lacrosse coach, former UCF women's lacrosse coach Maurice Gibson stepped up to filling in the assistant coach role here for the Hawks, and head coach Brittany Zayobro started playing lacrosse when she attended Lake Howell as a freshman. Along with first ever coaches Jeff Myers and E. Ram, still a part of the coaching staff. So for the Hawks, are looking great, Matthew. I mean, not only is the stats looking good, but there is no injury report. Hawks healthy, looking great.
Yeah, it's always great when there's an empty injury report. It's what every team wants.
Especially going into the districts. There you see Briella patiently waiting for her teammates to cut across the middle, and that has been the identity this season for the Lake Howell girls lacrosse team. That black circle, don't know if you fans can see, has been really where the Hawks have been establishing their goal home this year.
So, Josh, who's your favorite professional lacrosse player?
Professional lacrosse player. That's a tough question, my friend. There's been a lot of great athletes I've gotten to watch. Dominant teams like with Maryland and Notre Dame, but I don't really got a favorite player. I really got to go with the Thompson trio. I mean, there's a reason why I wanted to bring them in. Not just that it's rare to see a trio of siblings playing any sport really on the same team, but they were very dominant in Albany. Back in the 2015 years, we're a great team leading Albany to great wins back in men's lacrosse, but just really the Thompson trio, just a great amount of brothers that I've gotten to watch play the game. I'd like to remind you folks, this is the senior night, the regular season finale. Last ever regular season home game for your seniors. 10 out of 17 are seniors on this roster. As with the shot, shoots and scores. Hope Lunardi, the other sister, getting in on the goal party, as now we have reached double digits here in the first half. Hawks up 10-0. And right on cue, I was going to say the Lunardi sisters. The future, the very bright spot here for this girls lacrosse team. And you also got to know, Matt, that here, when you have great talent like the Lunardi sisters, that's got to attract other great talent that wants to join your team.
Yeah, absolutely. You might get a few transfers for next year.
And you want to know what's something amazing, too, with that statement? How about this? The Lunardi sisters, Grayson, Hope, and Olivia, actually came from Philadelphia this year. And boy, oh boy, they have made a huge impact.
Yeah, I know, just like me, they're happy to get away from that freezing
Absolutely.
cold weather.
Absolutely. We know how cold it is back in the north in Chicago, freezing temperatures.
Wow, how cold does it get in Chicago?
Oh, it can get cold as negative 20 degrees. As a kid,
Oh, my God.
always loved the snow, always loved the cold, but when you're an adult and a parent, you are not a fan. Got to put the salt on.
Yeah, I got sick of it real fast.
Things change when you're a kid to an adult. But we are grateful to have the Lunardi sisters here at Lake Howell. From Philadelphia to Orlando, Florida, Winter Park here. Have made a big impact on this girls lacrosse team. 10-5. Hawks looking to go to 11-5 already with their first winning season since 2009. There's a turnover. Now will finally be Saints ball in what seems like forever, Matt. There's a missed pass intended to Addison Field. Trying to regain possession. She does. There you see number 16, Isabel Cruz, the senior, trying to play tight defense on her. Here comes Addison shooting. No, it doesn't shoot yet, but shoots, and a great save made by Caitlin Raziski. We have a lot of fan favorites that could win the Hard Hat MVP trophy 4-time. Hard Hat Caitlin Rziski making a great save. Keeping the shutout going here for the Hawks. Two minutes left to go the first half, folks. Hawks up 10-0 here at Lake Howell High School. Like to once again thank our production crew, Matt Clark, the other commentator to my right, Mr. Joyner, the production manager, along with Caden Ramkinson as the director, and our camera operators, Sinise, AJ, and Allen, here with us on a beautiful night here at Lake Howell High School. As now here comes the Hawks again. Olivia to Morgan Arhens. As it will be out of bounds and Hawks ball. And it's been self-explanatory in this game, Matt. The Hawks just absolutely dominating. I mean, I could ask you, what is something you liked in this game? And, I mean, it's the same thing all around. They're dominating offensive possession time, and they're just keeping everything to themselves.
Maybe the fact that it's a 10-0 ball game, Josh. I would say that that's a pretty good thing to have on your side.
You think they're going to make it to 20-0, maybe 30-0?
I would lean towards, I would say like 62.
62, a nice number.
Maybe 63, maybe 63.
Most goals the Hawks scored this year was 19.
Yeah, they're going to break that. Trust.
Looking to break that, already up 10-0. Cutting half of that in the first half. A lot of goals scored from the Lunardi sisters along with Kendall Grant. Number 35, Catherine Cohen behind the net. In the X position, she's going to have 33 seconds to try to get a shot. Here comes Addison trying to fight, but a blown whistle called from the referee.
You know, I really want to give a shout out to the Saints. I know that they're down 10-0 right now with 25 seconds left in the half, but I really need to give a quick shout out to the dedication that they're putting in, because this is some really good cardio that they're getting out here, because they're just running back and forth.
Ooh. And the shot is saved again from Caitlin Rziski. Rziski owning her area, another save.
And 5 seconds left in the half. That'll do it.
As that would do it for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. The Hawks up 10-0 here at Richard L. Evans Field. It has been an absolute rout.
It's been a bloodbath.
And for our friends who are Lake Howell fans, enjoying this performance, and our non-friends at Trinity Prep, cover your eyes. It has been a not good performance from their squad. Hawks up 10-0, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in the second half as the Hawks up 10-0 against the Saints here at Richard L. Evans Field.
Drop it like it's hot, dirty talk, dirty man. She a freaky girl, and I'm a freaky man. She on the rebound, hook up with her ex, and I'm like rockin', ready through tough times, believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day, remember that.
Like a rocket, then fly so high where I need to come down to oxygen. Cause once we started, baby, ain't no stopping in. Cause I just wanna live my life and party. All I want is to be free and rock my body. And I'm around the world and I wanna live my life in Rio, cause Rio realize I wanna party, I wanna samba, I wanna party and fly. Samba master. Push out sound from my ghetto blaster. You dance fast, but I dance faster. You too slow, you need to catch up. You can dance and dance. I wanna party and fly.
Why wait to say, at least I did it my way. Lie way too faced, but in my heart I understand. I made my move, and it was all about you. Now I feel so far removed. You are the one thing in my way. 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 At least I did it my way. Lie way too faced, but in my heart I understand. I made my move, and it was all about you. Now I feel so far removed. You are the one thing in my way. 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 one thing in my way. You are the one thing in my way. You are the one thing in my way. You are the one thing in my way.
Welcome back, folks, here to Lake Howell High School. I'm Joshua Gant. To my right's Matt Clark. We are here for halftime. Hawks up 10-0. As Matt, I will put you on the spot right now. Hawks up 10-0, but let's remind the fans why it's 10-0. What are some things that has happened for the Hawks to gain this big lead?
Yeah, so the Silverhawks have played some very good lacrosse in this game. I really think that they've played a very good brand of lacrosse with the way that they are passing the ball and playing defense, because you see they have scored 10 times in this game, which means that they have put the ball in the goal 5 times, twice.
Absolutely. Your math is correct. Albert Einstein will be proud of you. Hawks up 10-0. A lot of scoring here, thanks to the Lunardi sisters, getting about 7 to 8 goals in this game, including Olivia Lunardi with 3 goals already in the game. A hat trick as to close out the first half. Her sister, the sophomore, Hope Lunardi, with the goal that gave the Hawks the 10th point of the night. Hawks up 10-0. Also scoring 2 is Kendall Grant, as I'd like to remind you folks, it is senior night here, as 10 out of 17 seniors playing their final regular season game here at Lake Howell High School. Fans are enjoying it. If you are a Saints fan, I am sorry to tell you the score has not changed. It is still a 10-0. As of 3 seconds left to go of halftime, we are almost ready to get things underway here at Richard L. Evans Field. Also, folks, again, would like to shout out our crew, Mr. Joyner, Nicholas Joyner, for getting everything set up for us, along with our cameramen and women, Sinise, AJ, and Allen on the call, along with our director, Caden Remkinson, controlling everything you folks see on the screen, and also shouting out soccer player for the Lake Howell men's soccer team this year, Lance Pressey, the senior. Had a bunch of great highlights, including a lot of great header goals for the men's soccer team this season. As what a year it has been for our sports teams. A lot of success, especially with football, baseball, lacrosse from both sides, with the women's lacrosse and the men's lacrosse dominant, as it has been a great culture the coaches and players have built here at Lake Howell High School, as we are ready to get things underway in the second half. Scramble for the ball. There you see the Saints. Got to imagine what their sides have been talking about, trying to see if they can get a scoring here. Is great defense from the Hawks. Unfortunately, it was too great, as the ref will call a foul.
Yeah, it looked like Di Clemente there really had enough of this lopsided game.
Chuya Lane, the head coach for the Trinity Prep Saints, 5-6 this year, coming off a loss 7-6 against Seminole last Thursday. Was a tight one. As some history about the Saints, they were a dominant team of 2 years ago, Matthew, as they made the championship game for the district title. Unfortunately, to some situation, they had to forfeit the game, and they could not be able to compete. An absolutely terrible way to lose a game, especially at that caliber, as they were that close to winning a district title, unfortunately coming short in that region. As he can catch the Saints for their next game, we'll be taking on against Orangewood Christian. They have had their number for numerous amount of years, just like the Hawks. 8-0 since 2007, as they'll be playing Edgewater for the season finale, as they are 0-1 against them since 2013. And now here come the Hawks Looking to establish possession and looking to get 20 goals, we're hoping, Matt, to break the most amount of goals they have scored this season with 19.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be quite a sight to see.
So far, the Saints on the road have not been good this season. If you look at the stat sheet, 1-4, scored 26 goals and allowed 69 goals this season. Added 10, now it is 79. It has been a not good goal differential ratio for the Saints, and neither was it for the Hawks last year too, like we were talking about, Matt. Last year, the Hawks losing 8 straight games. It was a bloody mess, along with allowing 126 goals and only scoring 2 in that stretch. How about the fans and students we have here, Matt? There you see, like I said, shouting out earlier, Lance Pressey on the men's soccer team this year. Having a great time here in the booth like he has all season. Always a party everywhere you go, as unfortunately we have an injured player on the field. There you see the players on a knee. Absolutely terrible to see for any player.
I'm absolutely distraught right now.
As we resume action, trying to get a good look at who that is on the sideline for the Trinity Prep Saints. She looks to be holding her leg, man. That is not a good sign. We're hoping it's at least, a sprain or maybe a cramp. Could get some water, maybe some pickles on the sideline if they have it, but hoping that she will be all right and able to resume this game for her squad. As there is a turnover, the Honks coming in. Here comes Olivia Lunardi with a hat trick in this game. Tries to give it off to Kendall Grant, unfortunately fumbling, still trying to get the ball. There you see a swarm of bodies trying to find it. With 22 minutes left to go the second half, Hawks up 10-0, looking to go 11-5 for their first winning season dating back to 2009. There you see Lindsay Baker, number 2, the senior, trying to establish possession. We'll give it to the X spot to Briella Elia, the only player on the team who has been on the varsity squad for 4 years. Heck of an achievement for her. Still awaiting movement. Passes inside to Chloe Tabor with the shot. Is save. A great save made once again from Grayson McFarland. She's had a rough night, but has been able to establish her confidence recently, Matt.
Yeah, it's only a 10-0 game.
21 minutes left to go. The second half, Hawks up 10-0. So I'll ask you this, Matt. We have called a lot of games this year, but I'm going to put you on the spot here for a different reason. What has been your favorite game that you've gotten to call this year, my friend?
Man, that's a tough one.
Had a lot of great memories, calling a lot of basketball games, football games, where you got to...
I would need to say our first basketball game. I really like that one. I just felt like it's like I had never commentated on a basketball game before, and I mean, I don't want to sound like that guy, you know what I mean? But I think I am him. So I just kind of like walked in there, and I'd never done it before, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
Wouldn't be able to tell. You're a bright spot this year, man. Can't wait to see you perform again, just like we have been seeing these girls perform this year, especially from the unknown talent we have seen from the Lunardi sisters coming in from Philadelphia, making their debut this year, and has been a tremendous impact for the girls lacrosse team. It's really been the main identity like we've been seeing all season, Matt, especially in the middle of the field. There you see Chloe Tabor, the freshman, looking to establish positioning. And a little funny, interesting comment, spoke to Chloe a little bit, was saying how she and the rest of her squad were going to get this dub, and we're confident. As there you see a fight for the ball. Grayson Lunardi going down. It will be a foul called. A little shaken up a bit, but she is looking healthy. As we'll see if this may be a penalty shot for Grayson Lunardi, as she has made her mark this season, folks, scoring from the penalty area right there. That has been her known trademarker this year. She's going to get a chance to extend the lead. Grayson Lunardi looking for another goal in this game. The Lunardi sisters, one of them may take the hard hat MVP winner here. Grayson looking, shoots, winning confirmation, and she scores! Grayson Lunardi her second goal of the game as the Hawks extend their lead once again, 11-0. It is looking ugly if you are a Saints fan. Trinity Prep in danger to fall to 5-7. Last winning season for them dates back to 2021 when they went 11-3. As unfortunately are on their virtue to another losing season.
That's awful.
Got 2 games left as they'll be playing Orangewood Christian and Edgewater for the last 2 games of their season, with a chance to go at least to the 500 mark and go 7-7. Hawks on a great path to go 11-5, an astounding record, as it has been unfortunately consecutive seasons of losing for the Hawks. But a lot of great turnarounds from the coaching and to the leadership we have seen from the seniors.
You see, they only started winning when I got here. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Also, you think you are the main reason why the Hawks are thriving?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
The Matt Clark effect. You heard it here, folks. Matt Clark. Good luck charm that will have your team winning. Actually, you know what? Going back to that statement, you're pretty right. Matt, as ever since you got here, the Hawks have been dominating. I mean, every sport they have been doing great in, as they've been establishing a winning culture. So you can call that luck, you can call it coincidence, but
no, it's luck because I'm Irish.
As now here come the Saints to the right side, number 14, Charlotte Davis, looking for their first goal. It has been absolutely bleak for the Saints. Haven't been able to get anything. Looking, trying to shoot it in, but swarmed again from Hawk defenders. As the ref has his official up, this may be a foul or possibly a penalty. Will not be a foul. Instead, it'll be Hawk ball. And now here come the Hawks again. Believe that is Kendall Grant with the speed. Rolling left. Has Briella to her right side, along with Morgan Arhens. Here you see Briella Elia with the ball. She has had a lot of experience on the girls lacrosse team. A veteran. A leadership senior here on this Lake Howell team. As a little spin move, shoots! And off target, Jessica Roberts looking for her second goal of the game. Already striking with a goal. As a great save again from McFarland. It's been a rough night for her, but she's been able to make the best of what she has had. And really, it is hard to figure out why the Saints have not been going well. I mean, do you blame it on the goalkeeper, Matt? Do you blame it on the defense? Do you blame it on the offense? What has been going on for the Saints that they have not been able to score?
I would honestly blame it on the fact that they have 0 goals right now, because that's not going to win you the game.
Definitely not going to win you the game. Saints still down 11-0. Here come the Hawks. Grant. Intended pass was to her. Unfortunately, gets past her. As there's 17 minutes left to go of the second half. Hawks looking great. About the goal party here, folks. The Lenardi sisters, Kendall Grant and Jessica Roberts, scoring here for the girls lacrosse team for Lake Howell. As a cross pass intended for Olivia Lenardi does not get there accurately. Missed pass as the Hawks still trying to find something to get another goal here. And also, folks, like to remind you, seniors, anybody tuning in, April 15th is prom night at Epcot. Should be a great night. I am excited to go there to enjoy my first and last ever prom. Don't want to miss it, folks. April 15th, prom night for the seniors and juniors at Epcot. Also, folks, senior superlatives also out April 3rd and 4th. The voting is out. Vote for your favorite seniors. Here come the Hawks. Shoots and scores! Kendall Grant, her second goal of the night. Little great dodge to the right side, and she scores once again. Hawks up 12-0, getting close to their season high of scoring, out of 19. They're getting close.
I still think they're going to go for like 60. Something like that.
There's a lot of, going back to the senior superlatives, folks, there's a lot of great categories for a lot of seniors, even some teachers. Favorite teacher of the year, I know Mr. Betzinger is on that. One of the best teachers and best coaches here at Lake Howell High School. Does he have any favorite teachers, Matt, you think that should have been nominated for Teacher of the Year?
No, not really. No, I'm kidding. I think the fact that Nicholas Joyner has gotten us with these nice headsets that we got on now and got us into commentating, I think he deserved the nomination.
It's a great nomination. Thank you, Mr. Joyner. He's been able to make this all possible for us. Love Joyner as well. Also shouting out one of my other teachers, Miss Avila, as a Spanish teacher. One of the great teachers here at Lake Howell High School has been able to bond with me, able to help me learn Spanish, to learn the culture, you know, has been grateful for that. Just one of the best teachers here at Lake Howell High School.
You know hablo español.
Here comes Christina Mazaria, the senior. Checking in for the game. As again, the Hawks in their offensive territory looking great. 14 minutes left to go. The second half, folks. Hawks up big. 12-0. Any chance the Saints can make a comeback, Matt?
No. No chance.
No chance in hell. Just like the Vince McMahon theme song. Yesterday was WrestleMania. It was a great action there, as it has been 3-16 all goals here for the Hawks. Absolutely dominating here. They're close to 16. 4 shy. They have gotten 12 goals in this game. There you see movement in the offensive side. Hawks just trying to see if they can get some screens. Moving inside the middle. Gonna give it off to Grayson Lenarde. So far, no rush. Back and forth, just waiting for something to open. But really, what we have seen in this game, great passes, but also we've seen some great individual work from these Hawk players. And here comes the shot, shoots, and scores! Great pass right there to Olivia Lunarde, her 4th on the night. As the Hawks lead extends once again to 13-0, as she is looking, Matt, for another hard hat MVP trophy in the game.
And she's going to steal it from the seniors on senior night as a freshman.
Absolutely. Be interesting to see who will win it, but either way, the Hawks up 13-0. It has been a splendid performance if you are a Hawk fan. If you are a Saints fan, might want to turn the TV to somewhere else, folks. The game is looking bleak. Hawks up 13-0 here at Lake Howell High School. You're watching the Hawks take on the Saints here at Richard Evans Field. Welcome back, folks, here to Lake Howell High School. I'm Joshua again. To my right's Matt Clark. And boy, oh boy, Matt, the performance from the Hawks have been great. 13-0 here, and just a lot of great performances and a lot of future memories that will be made here for the seniors. You got to imagine it's going to happen here. Little nice story here from Christina Mazzaria. Has played with the Hawks for 4 years, 3 years on varsity, has played defense for the Hawks. She shared that her favorite lacrosse memory was getting rides at home with Lindsay Baker, thanking her coaches for introducing to the sport she loves, and plans on attending UCF in the fall to pursue a degree in business marketing, Matt. Just an amazing story. Plenty other stories you got to imagine here for all these girls here, as everything's looking great if you are a Hawk fan. Hawks up 13-0 with 13 minutes left to go in this game. As here comes the Saints looking to try and get their first goal of the game. Addison Field scored a lot of goals this season for the Saints, but so far none tonight. It's been a clean game. Saints have not been able to establish anything in this game. Pass inside. Saints looking, shoots, and they finally done it. The Saints have scored a goal. For the first time in this game, the Saints are on the board.
That is a clutch goal right there to cut the lead down to 12.
Mia.
With 12 minutes left. You only need to do that one more time every single minute left of the game if you want to come back. I think they could do it.
That was by Mia Di Clemente. The midfielder junior finally breaking open the scoring here, and although it may be bleak for the Saints, it at least jumpstarts to something, and we know, Matt, in sports, anything's possible. Even though the score may be 13-1, you never know. Momentum like this could break out on the Saints. They score 2, then they score 3, then they score 4, and next you know it's pandemonium here.
Yeah, I think you're daydreaming.
Hawks up 13-1 here with 11:51 left to go of the second half. Hawks up big. They're going to close out the season with a W to go 11-5 for their first winning season dating back to 2009. A long 13 consecutive losing season drought will come to an end.
You see, I told you, like, wherever I go, I just bring this winning with me.
Wherever you go.
You know what I mean? What was the football team's record before?
6-4. 6-4 for winning record.
And what was their record this year?
Say that again?
What was their record this year?
Oh, they were 6-4 this year. This was
a year before that.
Oh, I believe it was around like 5-8, 5-7.
Exactly.
Gonna need you when I play the lottery, man. You are good luck. Where were you on my AP exams? I needed you, man.
I mean, when I was living up in Boston, Patriots won 6 of those.
6 Super Bowls, yeah. Can't wait to see what our Florida sports teams does. So the Jaguars make the postseason, get a playoff win. There's some good luck right there. Now here comes number 9 for the Hawks, Lunardi, one of the Lunardi sisters. All of them with a goal this game. They've been absolutely dominant here, folks, for the girls lacrosse team. Grayson Lunardi with the ball. She's got 2 goals this year. Going to give it off to her sister Olivia with 4 goals on the night. And our favorite, Matt, to try and snub a hard hat from one of the seniors, like you said.
I think so.
There he goes to see Briella Elia.
You know, maybe
working
they
back, looking, shoots, and scores!
Wow, another one.
Briella Elia gets on the goal party. And the Hawks lead goes back to 13. Relentless pursuit and offensive momentum from the Hawks. Less than 10 minutes left to go here in the second half, folks. Hawks up 14-1.
So they give the hard hat to the MVP of the game?
Yes, sir.
Well, then they might as well give one to every single player on the Saints team.
Why the Saints?
Well, because they've really been helping them win tonight. I mean, if you look at the defense, it's not there. If you look at the offense, it's not there. And without that stellar play, then they would not have been able to be up by 13 points right now.
Got to appreciate all the help we can take. As long as the Hawks get a W, that is all that matters. It's been a lot of great performances. Another senior, folks. Jessica Roberts, 3-year varsity player here for the Hawks. Definitely made an impact for her girls. Favorite lacrosse memory from this year was beating Winter Park for the first time since 2009. It was an accomplishment she never will forget. She loves celebrating it with her friend Kendall Grant. Thanking the coaches for everything they've given her off the field and helping them introduce the game to her in her freshman year. A lot of great stories from these seniors that they will never forget. We'll be sad to watch the senior class go, but it is a part of life. As the 2023 graduation class will be graduating on May 17th at the UCF Additions Arena. It'll be a monumental day for all the seniors and cannot wait. As unfortunately for me in the booth, Matt, is my final contract year with the Lake Howell TV production program.
Yeah, I wouldn't renew your contract either. You're not that good.
Yeah, you don't need me when you got the luck you're bringing. There you see Hope Lenarde, number 9. The Lenarde sisters still on the field. Kind of imagine maybe you might want to take them out, rest your players and, try and, rotate your girls. But coach say, oh, bro, leaving them out there. Not going to question anything she's doing. Hawks up 14-1. They are doing everything right this year. You see Briella Elia already with a goal recently to make the lead 13 again. There you see a blow and whistle called. Should remain Hawk ball. And also going back to Coach Iobro. It's real fast. Here comes a shot from Kendall Grant. Misfired and is blocked and saved. But was going to go back to Coach Iobro. Writing to her seniors, thanking her for her. Not just thanking them. Not just on the field, but they have left in her life. Was blessed for the opportunity of coaching them for the last few years. And is looking forward to seeing their success for many years to come. Giving them great motivation to challenge themselves in the future and be better than you are yesterday. Gotta love the quotes and the motivation that the coaches have really given here for our players in this school. A great program and a great success Lake Howell is building in their athletics. Also, too, man, we have one of the best chorus programs here, too, as well. Believe won straight superiors a couple months ago. As everything is going up here at Lake Howell High School. Got a great future like we spoke before with the Lunardi sisters. Coming from Philadelphia and making a big impact for Lake Howell.
Yeah, if you're in Philly, I think there's a lot of things to do in Philadelphia, but the number one thing that you should do first is leave.
The city of brotherly love absolutely erupted into chaos when they won the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, came up short this year when they played the Chiefs. Looks like Philadelphia could have used you, Matt, as there you see Chloe Tabor shaking off a little hit. Is all right.
Yeah, the city of brotherly love has a homicide every 2 weeks.
As now here comes Grayson Lunardi with a shot, shoots, and scores! Wow. Grayson Lunardi, the hat trick tonight, and the Hawks up 15-1. It is absolutely a chaos of goals for the Hawks. And no matter how many prayers the Saints can send up, it will not matter. With 5 minutes left to go, this is looking like another Silver Hawk victory.
You sure the Silverhawks are going to take the win tonight?
Oh, I'm sure. With 5 minutes left to go, I am willing to bet all the chips on the table. I am putting them all in. The Hawks, I am guaranteeing, Matthew, a guaranteed victory will come for the Hawks.
No, they could still come back.
5 minutes left to go here, folks. Would once again like to thank our production crew with Mr. Joyner, along with our cameraman and director, RJ, Allen, and Sinise, and Caden Rampkinson as the director here for our production. As now I'll put you on the spotlight once again, my friend. Who do you think deserves the hard hat MVP of the game for the Hawks?
I think the MVP goes to the entire Saints team because they've been absolutely terrible today. So without that, the Silverhawks will not be able to take home this W.
Well, let's switch it up. Well, how about anybody on the Hawks? Who do you think is going to take for them?
Okay, if we're doing it on the Hawks, man, I would need to say number 10, Olivia Winardi. I mean, freshman hat trick on senior night. 4 goals, actually.
Yeah, more than 4 goals. Heck yeah. Absolutely tough to stop here for the Hawks. One-time hard hat winner. At this rate, you got to imagine they're just trying to kill a clock at this point, or just try to get, one goal or two. Not really putting that much effort, really.
No, you really need to score right here. I think this is a critical possession of the game.
And they do.
Oh, wow. That is a big moment of tonight's game.
Right on cue.
I think that's is that the nail in the coffin?
I think that's the nail in the coffin. That is the absolute dagger. Another goal scored from the Hawks. Once again, believed to be one of the Lenardi sisters. Number 8, Grayson Lenardi with the goal.
That was clutch. That was really clutch.
As again, I'm going to have to take my hard hat pick on one of the Lenardi sisters. I mean, Grayson and Olivia absolutely dominating this game. But on senior night, I believe they're probably going to give it to, Caitlin Rosiski or Briella Elliott or Kendall Grant, Jessica Roberts. They've scored 2, made some big-time plays for the Hawks. But either way, you can't go wrong because these Lake Howell girls lacrosse players have been absolutely phenomenal for their squad. Does anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to on the broadcast, Matt?
I would like to, man, I mean, of course, you got my family and all that. Other than that, man, I want to give a shout-out to my 5th grade gym teacher. And shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. That's my dog.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
So here comes Jessica Roberts. I'd like to give a shout out to her. She's been an absolute trooper. Been battling actually some knee problems this season due to her playing some soccer for the girls' soccer team for Lake Howell, but she's been looking healthy and great this season for the Hawks. A lot of multi-sport athletes we have in this school, especially on the roster, like Caitlin Rosiski. Also played soccer as the goalkeeper with Jessica Roberts on the girls' soccer team this year. There's 90 seconds left to go, folks. The Silverhawks will cruise to another victory this season, bouncing back a loss last week to Oviedo. Back to a dub to close out the season. Here comes Chloe Tabor with a shot, and she scores! Chloe Tabor making her mark with a goal. The freshman joining the goal party as the Hawks will finish likely too shy of their record 19 goals this season. Still an absolute double-digit defeat over the Trinity Prep Saints, and will finally snap that 9-game losing streak they have suffered against the Saints.
I think they could still get that 60 that I was talking about.
It may be, you never know, but as time goes by, 45 seconds left to go. Hawks will get a victory. Began the season 4-0, then took a tumble, lost 4.
I mean, you can't really say that they could get a victory. The game's not over yet.
Oh, it's over. It is for sure
it's
over.
It's not over.
It is over.
It's 000s. It's not over. They can still come back.
Was saying again, folks, Hawks opening up the season 4-0 was hot. Then it took a tumble, lost 4 in a row, but then 6-game win streak occurred out of nowhere, and they were on a cruising missile up. And they went 10-4, and took a loss to the Lions. But none of that matters but tonight's game. And you know what? They got the job done as the Hawks will win this game. Hawks win 17-1. An absolute dominant performance from the seniors, from everybody. The Lenardi sisters with goals. Caitlin Rosiski with a great performance, getting a lot of big saves for her squad. Hawks win 17-1. Hawks win.
There's no way to celebrate a Silverhawk win than some Lady Gaga.
Well, Matt, folks, we're going to welcome you to the post game here. I'm Joshua Gant. To my right side is Matt Clark. As Matt, I'm going to put you on the spot. There you see our girls on the screen celebrating this victory. And you said before you had a hard time picking who should win it. You said the Lenardi sisters, but I'm going to put you again on the spotlight. Which Lenardi sister was really deserving of this game?
Scoreboard, real quick, they got 70.
70-1. Oh!
Oh, they just shut it off. Anyway, I would give the MVP. Man, it's a tough one. I'm gonna change my mind. I would give it to number 24, Caitlin Rodziski. She's a senior goalkeeper. Without her, they don't win tonight. And why not give her the hard hat on on senior night after a great performance. I mean, no disrespect to Lenardi with all the goals tonight, but they're going to have their chances to have hard hats in the future, and maybe on their senior night they could get it. Why not on the very last one make it special?
Absolutely. And not only that, they also have earned hard hats this season as well. A bunch of players in this team has earned it, especially the Lenardi sisters. And a great win for the Hawks. For me, we're going to, if I could, would love to pick the hard hat for everybody on this roster. It was a great game from everybody from the defense to the offense. With the Katy Perry song that was playing, victory for the Hawks. Hawks win 17-1 here at Lake Howell High School. We'll also like folks again to thank our production crew, Mr. Joyner, with our camera operators, Sinise, AJ, and Alan. Folks, we thank you for watching the Lake Howell Silverhawks take on the Trinity Prep Saints on the Hawk News Network. He is Matt Clark. I am Joshua Gantz, and we will see you next time.
Shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger, man.